love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Here's Randall. Makes it off the glass.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. His priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame-level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues and worked his way up from a video coordinator.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Barrett against Butler. 5 on the clock. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball. Randall's got 5 points so far.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Lowry finds Butler. He can't get it to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. In the corner, Barrett with it. Poke loose. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Three-pointer, Butler. It's good from long range.
Jimmy Butler.
He's got 5.
Well, a big part of the offense built around the skills of Jimmy Butler. Off the bounce, catch and shoot, you name it, he's got it.
Barrett kicks to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Robinson with it. And Robinson throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Lowry against Brunson. Martin, the pass to Butler. Over Barrett. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
Well, this is where Jimmy Butler started on the offensive end. The mid-range game has always been solid.
Josh Hart won't always.
Oh, what a dunk! Out below! Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
The Heat have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Brunson against Lowry.
2 minutes.
Hero from long range.
2 minutes.
That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Hart. Here's Randall, covered by Martin. And there's the pass to Barrett. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Barrett with the bounce pass. Baseline try. The shot's good from Brunson.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
Lowry against Brunson. Count it.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Knicks have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. It's Hart on the wing. running. Here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Knicks trailed by 4. Passes to Hart. Now here is Robinson. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Love's check in for the Heat. Oladipo comes in for Tyler Hero. Randall down low, working on Love. That one good for 2. Randall's got 9.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the knee thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Adebayo finds Love. Here's Butler. That one goes. Count it. 11 points in the game.
Well, listen, we know that Butler possesses this ability. Break down off the dribble, defender just left hanging.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Heat. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no sign.
That's a big round of applause.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Grimes in a shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Outside for Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Butler passes to Oladipo. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Knicks trailed by 4. Down low, here's Randall. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Love. And it's Love with the ball for Miami. The kick out to Oladipo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. Heat also with the sub. Robinson's checked in. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. They double in with Love. It's stolen by Lowry.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
And it's Butler with the jam.
So much of that was the timing. Butler finishing, as you might expect from this guy.
New York trailing. Runs in the pass to quickly. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here we go. It's Butler. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Butler's got 17 now.
An absolute menace in transition. Jimmy Butler puts it home.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Pass to Adebayo. Lowry from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lowry's got the lead up to 13 now for Miami.
Well, step into your shot, rise and fire. Kyle Lowry ready from 3.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
Toppin's checked in for New York. Here's quickly. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Butler from outside. It's rebounded by New York. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Butler from outside. Moves back up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. Doors since 2000. The New York Knicks have won a grand total of one playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Adebayo's got 6.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And he gets the bucket. 15 points in the game.
Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Love kicks to Butler. Love trying to break loose. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Love.
3-point goal.
Butler's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Heat.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Love dishes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Hart with it. Out-defended by Adebayo. Fades and shoots. Hart, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Now here's Butler. It's stolen. A pull-up. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the field.
That's the end of the first half with a score.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, big-time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He had 25 points. And that does it for our half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for the Heat. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Lowry in at the point. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Hart. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Martin's checked in for Kevin Love. The Heat leading by 10. Outside Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 27 points.
Boy, you have to love how competitive Jimmy Butler is. Understanding he's in rhythm, let me take on the burden offensively.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Adebayo, and the layup's good off the glass. Adebayo's got 8.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Here's Brunson. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. Miami's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
The assist.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Barrett. Here's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Hero finds Martin. Stolen by Robinson. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Barrett slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Here's Hart. Rebound by the Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Lowry against Brunson. Here's Martin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Knicks trailed by 14.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt, Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Max Strus is checked in for Butler. Oladipo comes in for Hero. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. There's 1:47 left in the third. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Quickly the pass to Grimes.
Boy, you can see how much confidence R.J. Barrett has in himself. He'll get consistent with that jumper, but boy, well, he's putting in the work right now.
Strus. That 3 off the mark. Knicks trailed by 11. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. Offensive rebound. And Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
The pass to Grimes. Barrett with the ball. He's got 14. For the 3, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now, here's Oladipo. Not a lot of room. Buries it down low.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
Poked away. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Fires the three. Vincent misses. Cuts off the pass. And so it's Miami. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting.
57.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Rose. And it's Barrett at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Knicks trailed by 15. Barrett wide open. He fires. Wide open shot is on the money. Barrett's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Knicks. Pass to Vincent. Love against Randall. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And they get it back. Second chance shot. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. It's good. Adebayo's got 12 points here in the second half. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily. Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Rose. Vahid also changing it up. Caleb Martin comes in for Kevin Love. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Vincent. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. It's Barrett on the wing.
And you love how much heart Bam plays with defensively, working overtime on that possession. That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force. Well, he showed right there, this guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Second team foul.
Brunson against Lowry, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his fourth foul of the contest. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Here's Butler. Yep, that one goes. Butler's got 7 now in this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing. You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Hart kicks to Randall. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. .146 left in the fourth quarter. Randall with the bucket. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Martin finds Lowry. Banked in off the glass.
Kyle Lowry loves physical contact. The game of basketball is not a non-contact sport. Go ahead, Kyle.
To the inside. Epic goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Brunson.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Three-pointer, Lowry. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, and Randall throws it down.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Hero kicks to Lowry. They get it again, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brunson, no good. Miami's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And Adebayo throws it down.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Impressive fadeaway right there.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
64.
Hero passes to Butler. Loads it up for Adebayo, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Just 5 to shoot. Butler on the wing. Three-pointer. Cranes the three-pointer.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got 37.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Butler.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, Jimmy Butler is always a threat to score. His ability to get to a spot and shoot it with confidence, wow, impressive.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.